Hello everyone. Today I will tell you a story. The story is titled, Tama Lies Still When I Play Soft Music. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you appreciate me. You can skip this if you don't and oppose. Like this video. Thank you very much. The story begins as follows. Afternoons in my house are usually calm, but they are never truly silent. There is always a small rhythm of daily life playing in the background. The ticking of the wall clock, the gentle hum of the fan, the distant sound of traffic passing by. On this particular afternoon, sunlight poured through the window like warm honey, spreading softly across the floor. It was one of those moments that felt ordinary, yet strangely precious. Tama, my dog, lay stretched out near my feet. His body rested on his side, legs relaxed, tail loosely curled as if it had forgotten its job for the day. Tama is not a big dog, but he has a presence that fills the room in a quiet, comforting way. His fur, slightly ruffled from earlier play, caught the light as he breathed slowly, deeply, peacefully. I reached for my phone and opened my favorite playlist. It wasn't anything loud or dramatic, just soft music, gentle piano notes mixed with calm acoustic sounds. I lowered the volume until it blended naturally into the air, almost like another part of the room itself. The moment the music began, something subtle happened. Tama's ears twitched once, just slightly. His eyes, which had been half open, slowly closed. He didn't move away or shift position. Instead, he stayed exactly where he was, as if the music had quietly told him, "It's okay. You can rest now." I watched him for a while. Every now and then, his chest rose and fell in perfect rhythm with the soft melody. It felt like the music and Tama were having a private conversation, one without words, one built entirely on trust and familiarity. This wasn't the first time Tama had reacted this way. Over time, I had noticed a pattern. Whenever I played music softly, Tama would become calmer. He didn't jump around, didn't bark, didn't look restless. He simply lay still, soaking in the sound, as if he understood that this was a moment meant for peace. At that moment, sitting there with Tama beside me, I realized something important. Sometimes, the most meaningful connections don't come from excitement or action, but from shared stillness. Tama wasn't always this calm. When he was younger, he was full of restless energy. Every sound from outside made him alert. A passing motorcycle, a neighbor's footsteps, even the rustle of a plastic bag could send him into a state of excitement. He wanted to know everything, see everything, protect everything. But as time passed, our lives began to sink in small, quiet ways. I started playing soft music during my breaks, especially on days when work felt overwhelming. At first, it was something I did for myself, to slow my thoughts, to breathe more evenly. Tama, curious as always, would sit nearby and watch me. Sometimes he would tilt his head, as if trying to understand where the sound was coming from. Gradually, his reactions changed. Instead of watching alertly, he would lie down. Instead of responding to every noise outside, he stayed close. It was as if Tama learned that when the music played softly, there was no need to be on guard. Everything was safe. One afternoon, I tested this gently. The house was unusually noisy that day. Construction sounds echoed from the street, and voices drifted in from nearby houses. Tama paced around, clearly unsettled. Then I played the music again, same playlist, same low volume. Almost immediately, Tama slowed down. He walked toward me, circled once, and lay down beside my chair. His breathing softened. His body relaxed. The noise outside didn't disappear, but Tama's response to it did. Watching him, I felt a quiet sense of gratitude. Tama trusted me enough to believe that calm was possible, even when the world felt loud. He didn't need commands or training words. He simply followed the emotional atmosphere of the space we shared. There was something deeply moving about that. Tama wasn't just reacting to sound. He was responding to intention. The intention to rest. The intention to be gentle. The intention to create a peaceful environment for both of us. In those moments, I realized that animals often understand emotional cues far better than we give them credit for. Tama didn't need explanations. He felt the softness in the air, and he mirrored it. As weeks passed, playing soft music became part of our daily rhythm. Sometimes it played while I worked, sometimes while I read, and sometimes while I did absolutely nothing at all. Tama always seemed to know when it was time to slow down. He would choose a spot near me, not too close, not too far. His presence was steady, comforting, and quietly loyal. There were days when I felt tired or emotionally drained, and Tama's calm behavior helped me more than I expected. Seeing him rest so peacefully reminded me that it was okay to pause. One evening, as the sun began to set, I noticed Tama lying especially still. His head rested on his paws, eyes fully closed, ears relaxed. The music played softly in the background, and the room felt warm and safe. I realized then that Tama wasn't just resting. He was sharing the moment with me. This wasn't about music alone. It was about the trust we had built over time. Tama trusted that I would create a safe space. I trusted that his presence would ground me when my thoughts wandered too far. Our relationship didn't rely on constant interaction or excitement. Sometimes, it was built simply on being together, quietly, peacefully, without expectations. In that stillness, I learned an important lesson. Animals don't ask for much. They don't need grand gestures or perfect routines. What they need most is emotional consistency, patience, and kindness. Tama lay still not because he was trained to do so, but because he felt secure. And in return, he gave me something invaluable, a reminder that calm is contagious, and that shared silence can be just as powerful as shared joy. Tama lying still when I play soft music may seem like a small, ordinary moment, but it carries a meaningful lesson from modern life. In a world filled with noise, pressure, and constant movement, both humans and animals need moments of calm to truly feel safe and balanced. Tama reminds me that peace is not something we demand, it is something we create. From Tama, we learn that our emotional state affects those around us more than we realize. When we slow down, breathe gently, and create a calm environment, our pets respond naturally. They mirror our energy, not our words. This teaches us to be more mindful of how we live each day. In daily life, we can apply this lesson by allowing ourselves moments of stillness. Turn down the noise, play soft music, or simply sit quietly with a loved one, human or animal. These small habits strengthen trust, deepen relationships, and improve emotional well-being. Most importantly, Tama shows us that animals are not just companions, they are emotional partners. When we treat them with patience and respect, they offer us unconditional calm and loyalty in return. This mutual understanding builds a healthier, kinder relationship between humans and animals, one rooted in empathy, presence, and shared peace.